Hey everyone, it's Haley Bechet and Ryder Bechet, and we're going to show you how to do a boy's haircut. Ryder has very straight hair, so it shows every line, so I have to be very careful when I'm cutting his hair, but he is a very good client, right Ryder? Yes. So here's what Ryder's hair looks like right now. I'm going to turn him around. So handsome. I have the lollipops visible to show him that if he's a good boy, he will get a lollipop. Some kids are not good with the lollipop. That doesn't even work. I recommend, even though I'm not a big fan of technology, putting an iPad with their favorite show on in front. So what I'm going to do now is show you. I'm going to take Ryder a number 2 on the side, and then I'm going to move it into a 3. Now, I have another video with Chase's haircut, similar haircut. It looks totally different because their hair is very different. Chase has a wave in his hair, it's a lot more fine. Ryder has more hair, and it's very straight. So I'm taking his hair with the clippers up to around his eyebrow. And I'm going to follow it all the way around. So when you're doing your clipper, as you get to the top where you want to stop, you pull it out. Ryder, you're making a funny face. Okay, I'm going to turn him around. Put your head down, Righty. Head up.
He has a lot of hair.
He does. Now Ryder gets very ticklish from the clippers, so I have to be very careful with him. Put your head down when I take the guard off. So I'm going to show you the blending trick here. I have a number 2, and my peanut wall clippers. You can get these peanut wall clippers online on Amazon. You can get them at Sally's Beauty Supply. There's a lot of places you can get them. They're one of my favorites for the best bang for your buck. So, now I have, this is a number 1.
No pun intended.
I'm sorry, yeah. This is a number 2. Now I'm going to take a number 3 and kind of blend it in. Go through that. Now Ryder's hair needs a lot more blending than my other son because his hair is so straight. So like I said, it shows every line. So I kind of like to try and blend his a little bit better. I'm turning him around. There we go. Pulling that up. We're going to pull the clipper up instead of pushing it against the head. You're pulling it up and around. Up and around. Okay. So, now that I have taken the clippers to that side, I've done my number 2 and a number 3. Now I'm going to take my comb and go over that spot again with some thinning shears to kind of thin it out and blend it in a little more. I like to do it before I bring my scissors to the hair and after with the thinning shears. You can get the thinning shears also online. One of my favorite decent scissors is Joelle's. You can get those at the beauty supply store, Sally's Beauty Supply. I don't think you can get them on Amazon. I'm not sure. I'm sure if you looked them up, you could find them at various places. Okay. It's just nice to know how to do these little techniques, especially for kids that don't like getting their hair cut. They don't want to go to the hair salon. And you're just like, I give up. But my kid looks like a ragamuffin. So you're like, okay, I'll try anything. I'm going to try to do it myself. So, I'm going to start out on the top, the front. And I'm going to do a point cut again. I'm going to start my point cut. Try to make a line in the middle with Ryder's hair. I'm going to take off Ryder's hair about maybe an inch. I'm going to point cut down the middle, about an inch off. Watch out for your finger. And, you know, this point cutting is great for boys' haircuts because, you know, if you kind of miss a little spot, like I said before, my last haircut tutorial, if you miss a little spot here, you aren't gonna, it's not gonna be this huge deal. especially if you're doing their hair on a regular basis. So now I'm going to take the front and go in with my scissors and point cut. Point cut all the way. Ooh, Ryder. That's fun hair, huh? Don't forget to wet the hair on the top. Like, I actually could have wet this hair a little bit more because if the hair is dry and you're scissor cutting, it just goes everywhere and it's very itchy. The clippers, you do not want to have wet hair for your clippers. Your clipper, when you're doing the clippers on the side, you want to have nice dry hair. Your clippers do not like wet hair. But the scissors do. So, we're getting in there, getting that hair off. This haircut is going to be very, probably, I don't know, how much time have we gone so far?
5 minutes, 6 minutes.
6 minutes, we're at 6 minutes. Now, I've been doing this for 20 years, so, you know, don't be frustrated if you can't do this in 6 minutes, especially because you're the parent. It's always harder being the parent cutting the kids' hair because they feel a lot more comfortable to express themselves around you. And, you know, I recommend trying a bunch of different places, like those kids cut places. I personally do not like cutting kids that don't like their hair cut because it's not pleasurable for me. I'd rather cut someone's hair that wants their hair cut, and there's special places out there that specialize in this. These kids cut places, they have cute little things for the kids to sit on. They have TVs and everything. So research it, see what place your kid likes. You know, if your kid does like the haircut, there's many hairdressers that will want to do the kid's hair. But if you're going to a professional hair salon that deals with mostly adults and they see a screaming kid coming in, it may not necessarily be a job that they want to do. Especially because the kids, you know, if they don't want their hair cut, they're moving around all over the place. It makes the hairdresser nervous. So they feel bad if something weird happens. That's my experience, at least. I usually send my kids that hate haircuts to Kids Clips sometimes. There's a few new places out now that are fun. But, okay, so now I'm at the front of Ryder's hair. I'm not seeing any major lines in the side. This looks a little thick right here. I'm going to come in here and go up with that. And then he's got a loose hair in here. There we go, Ryder. Looking good. Nice going, Ryder. You're looking good. Now I'm going to pull Ryder's bangs down in the front because I don't want his bangs to be too long. And I'm just going to take my hand, take the comb over the hand, and I'm just going to go and point cut that. Looking good, Ryder. And I'm going to take it down. See if I missed any spots. Ooh, Ryder, looking good, buddy. Look, there's a little spot I missed. I'm going to take my scissor. Do it again. Woo, Ryder. Handsome guy. Whoa. Okay, now, I just want to take my blending shears again. Ryder, bring your head closer to Mama. Just like this. Circle. There you go. And I'm just going to take my thinning shears in here again. Just because his hair is so straight, it really does show every line. And you really can't go wrong with these thinning shears on the sides because these sides need a lot of blending. And these thinning shears work miracles, especially if you're a new parent trying to work this out. These little blending shears, thinning shears, work wonders. And so does gel. So if you see a funky spot on their hair and you're like, oh, I didn't do so good, you know, styling the hair at the end helps out a lot. Sometimes there's a little line and you're like, eesh. Just get yourself some gel and work around it. Do a little style in the morning when they wake up. Kids look cute no matter what, so. But yes, a nice clean cut. Now, Ryder, put your head down. Ryder's not always sensitive to the clippers without the guard, but sometimes he is. Put your head down like Mommy. Okay. Good job. We'll adjust that. The best thing with kids is just to try to work as fast as you can because their attention span is not going to last long. And the faster you can move, just try not to think too much. Just move. Okay, Ryder, put your head down again. And get that little side there. And sometimes, you know, if you want to make it a natural look, you can take, if they don't like the clippers on, and hold on one second, Mara, I'm going to go get my number 1. Okay, I'm going to show you a number 1. Now, if the kid is really freaky, like around their ears, they're just like, ah! You take your number 1 and you just go around their ear with the number 1 so you can move and you don't have to worry about, you know, being like really close to their ear, like right on their skin. You're just taking it around there, around the ear, so you can get all those random loose hairs that can sometimes poke out that are really hard to get straight. If you have no guard on there and you mess up and the kid moves, you're going to have a major line. Put your head down, Ryder. Put your head down like mommy. There we go. There we go. Now you have a nice natural hairline if you just put that number 1 around the hairline to get all those random loose hairs. Woo! Ryder's doing good. So now I'm going to have him take a shower so he's not itchy for the rest of the day. But I'll just show you how cute he looks with a little style on. So just put a little gel in there. Oh yeah, push this forward. And look at that. Look at that. So handsome. Smile for the camera, Ryder.